Hey, welcome back to JW Outdoors. I hope everyone had a happy new year. Here it is, January the 1st, 2025. I'm getting ready for the Purple Martin season that's coming. And I just want to go over a few things to show y'all some of the things I do in the off season to make my Purple Martin experience better for the birds every year. And most important thing other than predator guards is probably the most important thing that you need to do to your purple martin gourds. But the second most important thing that I feel like is keeping your gourds dry. Any way that you can improve your gourds to make it drier is can't hurt. So I'm just going to show you a couple things that I do to my gourds after I buy them from Troyer. This is a Troyer Super Gourd. As you can see at the top, I've added a 1/2 inch 90. The 90s that I use is 1/2 inch female on this side, and on this end you can use 1/2 inch threaded, which is more expensive. I just use the 1/2 inch slip in male, so it's a 1/2 inch female 90 to a 1/2 inch male 90. It works really good, you can see. And then I've got some glue that I put around there that you can't hardly see it, but it seals it up, keeps water from coming in. Your next place that you're going to get water from is only going to be in this hole right here. That's going to be where you hang your gourd rack, your gourd on your gourd rack. As a 3/8 aluminum rod goes through, if you can look real close, you can see that there's a lot of, not a lot, but there's still enough room there that water can seep in. So what do we do to fix that? This is what I do. I have here some poly 1/2 inch tubing. You can pick it up at your local hardware store. It comes in the rolls. And I like to cut it about 3 inches. And when I do so, this hole up here is 3/8. I have a step down bit. You can see I mark it with some black marker there. That's how far I go in with it. And I'll take it. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. Go into that black mark on my step bit, and then I'll test it. Still tight, too tight, so I need to go just a little more. There we go. Still a little tight. Perfect. As you can see, it takes up all the slack. Go on the other side, do the same thing. It takes a little bit of time to do it, but you don't want to rush it because you want it to fit real tight. Second of all, I take some C or PVC glue, just like you're gluing some PVC pipe together for water lines. Take it, put a little bit inside the hole, go on the other side, put a little bit inside that hole, and then place some on the 1/2 inch pipe. Take it in there. If you get it real good, it'll be tight enough you have to drive it in. Okay. After you get through, it'll look something like this right here. Wipe off the excess glue. And that way, next, when you get ready to slide on your pole, you can do so just like that, and it still swings freely, and there's no way any water is going to come in through your opening. When I done my test on my gourds, I found that the most places that the water comes in is going to be up here at the top. You've got this hole here that comes from the factory from Troyer for different style hangings. I put a push pin in it, and I use some Gorilla Glue. It's white rubber cement. I put that around it. Holds up. I've got some Gorilla Glue that's been on gourds for 3 years now, and it still holds up strong. It's actually called Heavy Duty Gorilla. Works real well. It's white. Second place, or third place that it's going to leak water. Believe it or not, you're going to have water that runs down the gourd, runs up, and then you got your hose on the bottom. It will seep back up into your nest, causing the bottom of your nest to stay wet. Even though you have no water coming in on top or around the cap or around the opening, you will have it seeping back upwards from under the gourd. So there's a lot of different ways that you can prevent that. There's 2 ways to waffle or cause the weeping of water to keep it from going back up through the gourds. One popular way that a lot of people do is called waffling. You can see the marks here on the bottom of the gourd. That's by taking something very hot and continue to mash it down and cause the dimples in the bottom of the gourd. When the water hits it, it drips off and won't run back up in the gourd. That takes, anybody that's done that knows that takes a while. Plus, there's a lot of fumes comes off of it. I have tested this way here, and it works great also, and it's a lot quicker. The way I do it is I take a hole saw bit. You get it at any hardware store, just like that. It's got the 1/4 inch center drill bit, so it lines up like it's supposed to. I'll show you right here. You stick it right in that hole there, and you got it in a drill, and you spin it a few times. It don't take much. It doesn't have to go down very deep. I think I got mine about a little over an 1/8 inch. It's anything to break the water barrier that runs down the gourd, and it hits that point, it drop off and keep from seeping back up into the hole. Very easy to do. If you'll hold just 1 second, I'll demonstrate it. Like I said, you put it on your drill, 1/2 inch hole saw bit, goes right in there. Bingo. That's all it takes. And it actually looks pretty neat. It doesn't jeopardize the gourd. Everything works out. You get the same purpose out of waffling, but I just use a hole saw, and it's a lot quicker. I get a lot more done. There's a lot of things that a lot of people do different, and I like to share what I do because I might can help somebody else out, because I learned so much from other people out there that's previously already done things, so I don't mind sharing on what I do. Maybe somebody can learn from me. Another thing that I do, I started out by putting numbers on all my gourds. The way I done that, I'd go to the store and buy some plastic numbers, stickers, and put on there. Well, you know what? After the first year, the stickers was falling off, tearing off, whatever. So I just didn't like that. So what I did is I went on Amazon for $15, bought me this wood burning tool. Take that, melt the gourd to the number, preferred number that you want to put it on there, and then take some black magic marker and darken it up. That's one good way of keeping your gourds numbered, and once you do that one time, you will not have to do it again. I'll show you how I got mine done. Once again, I want to thank you for watching my channel. If you hadn't had a chance to do so, I wish you would like and subscribe and share my videos. That way I can get it out to more people and we can have more success for purple martins in the future. Thanks. I hope you have a great purple martin season. Get them gourds up. There are already birds coming in Florida. They'll be coming to your backyard soon.
My Lord, long have I